YouTube, welcome in and welcome back. I'm Lobo, and today we're hopping back into The Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge. It has been a long time coming. We've been saving up quite a bit of money, but I think it's finally time we're going to expand the house. So I have a few things when it comes to expanding the house. I think the main thing is just Cherry's room is a little small. Cherry's room is a little small, and we've thought that for a long time. So I think we're just going to expand a couple blocks out on each side. 2 blocks out on this side. I think 2 blocks out on this side. And then upstairs, obviously the same thing will happen, but I'm thinking upstairs, we're gonna get rid of this roof here. And we're gonna bring this entire front bit of the house all the way forward to where the lower floor comes to. Which will give more space up here, and I actually think we're gonna make this into a little nursery. This will be where the infants, where the toddlers live. And we'll move Cherry upstairs. We'll give her her own bedroom upstairs. And the adults will add another stairwell up, and about maybe the size of here forward, this entire area, maybe even a little bit smaller than this. We'll put right up here on the 3rd floor, and we will, I'll bring the same design the roof has here, probably, to the 3rd floor, so you'll have, like, you know, like, half the house back here, and then we'll have the roof come down in the front, maybe some windows like this still, and that'll be the adult space. It'll be, like, a nice little attic. And in the basement, I think because we'll have the extra space on the 2nd floor, and because we'll have the attic space as well, we're going to get rid of this bedroom, and we're going to make this entire area into one room, which means you get rid of this weird little, like, hallway we've had here for a while. Because I never liked this. It's a really weird, cramped space, so I think we'll get rid of that finally. But yeah, I think that's that. So let's get right into it. Let's hop right into that, and, let's build. I think we'll also greenify the house a bit, because that's one of the naps we've never been able to get rid of. We have tried to repeal it. We could just turn off naps, but I thought it was fun. So I think we'll greenify the house a bit. If we have the money left over after, we'll get some solar panels, or whatever. And yeah, and maybe even some appliances as well. Maybe we can upgrade some things in here. I really do like the look of this fridge, though. Maybe we'll get a better oven if we have the money. I also just really want to clutter the house. That's been a thing we've been talking about for a long time. This floor looks okay. I just feel like some spaces look a little bit more mediocre, like this bedroom. But yeah, so lots to do. Let's get right into it. Alright, so now the first thing we're gonna have to do a couple things. Hi Shade! Welcome in. I hope movie night's good. I've never watched Megamind, and I was watching a little bit with because that's what they're watching for Shade's movie night. And I got a little distracted watching that. It was actually kind of good. It was good. Though I didn't watch, like, the first half, because I went to lie down for a minute. I was like, I'm a little tired, so I went to lie down before stream. If we pull this out on this side, yeah, we're gonna have to bring this out first. Ooh, don't do that. We're gonna have to, it'll move the plants. No, it'll move the trees. It's not moving the actual flowers. So yeah, I'll move all that myself first. This is the only reason why I wanted to put just the house on a different lot. So that I could just delete this stuff. And, like, place the house back here or something. Or I don't know. That's not actually even how I do it. That wouldn't work either. I'm just gonna move these out for now. We've also talked about redoing the garden and, like, either getting new plants, different plants, moving things around so that they look nicer. I don't know what the plan is there, though. No babies. Alright, I will do that timer when we actually get into gameplay again, because I feel like it'll be a little cheatery now because we're just building. But I will do that in-game. Put that over there. Ooh, the way that trees and plants place is... Their snapping is interesting. There we go. Alright, so we can move this out now. Okay. Actually, really quick, I'm just gonna move this first. I don't know, I just kind of move them all in one go. I feel like it'll go better. I'll get rid of our stairs. We can get those back in a minute. Okay, that, I'm gonna have to move the stairs myself. I don't think the stairs are gonna move. Yeah, I'm kind of like debating. Do we need it this much bigger? Maybe we only needed a tile bigger on each side. Maybe we'll start with the tile and see how that looks. Well, let me just start with a tile. What I could do, well, for one, can I make it daytime so I can see a bit better? On a good note, we have extra. I really thought we had less space on this side, so I thought I'd have to move the entire house. This works a little bit better. That bathroom might be a little big now, but maybe that means we could fit something else in. How do I want to do the stairs? Because I do just want to move these over one. I'm just debating how I want to do the downstairs stairs. Can you... Hold on, why wouldn't it place... What walls are in the way? Wait. Oh, you gotta move the upstairs first, that's right. One tile, though. We did that. Obviously, ignore how the roof looks, but... For one, the windows need to be recentered, but that part's fine. That honestly might be enough room for what I'm looking for. Let's move this. Move this out. Move that out, and we'll move this. This just has to come out one with the way it was. I guess if we bring it out to this whole area, though... Let me keep that roof. I might just pull that roof upstairs when we do the upstairs roof, so that I don't have to redo the whole roof. I don't know what was moved to household inventory, but we'll figure that out. What was moved when I moved this? Didn't it say one was moved to the household inventory? Because the stairs can't be put in here. I don't know where half of this came. I don't know where this came from. I know where some of these were from. I don't know where the VIP bucket was from. I don't know, man. Okay. But, in theory, I think this is a lot better of a size. I think this feels a lot nicer. The bathroom could be brought in one if we really wanted. Alright. There we go. That made things a lot easier. Now I can put the walls back here. Did we have a half wall there? We might have had a half wall there. Brain, where are half walls? Right here. I think we had it up to... Can I have this tool? I think we just had it up to there. Did we go full walls here? God, I don't remember. I should have checked. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't like how it... I don't like how the stairs, like, peek out a little bit. I think I would rather have full walls there. I don't know. We're never gonna see them anyways. Really not that big of a deal. Yeah, the only one we'll ever see is that. Okay, now, as for the space this gives us, there's a couple things we can do with this. For one, that needs to go there. This needs to get moved to, there? Yeah. Oh, a little bit over, honestly. It's like in the sink partially. Nope, not the sink. The whole thing. The whole thing. Thank you. Oh, this can't center. Was it I guess it was centered before, yeah. This can't center here unless we do... I might be able to finagle it. Hold up. I think that actually looks really good. As long as they can still use it, then I'm not worried. This side... it works a little less, but it works. Yeah, we could do that. We could also just pull it in one here. Make the kitchen a little smaller. The kitchen doesn't have to be big. We don't have to expand the kitchen. It's just an option that we have now. Because part of what I want to do is make the, part of what I want to do is make the, actually I want this floor. Part of what I want to do is make the living area bigger. So that there'd be more, like, space for the kids to play and whatnot. Are these windows still in a good spot? Are they? I can't, it's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they are centered. We should get some sort of window, like, here. So, I don't know. It just looks really plain right here. The stairs are there is the issue. I don't know. But yeah, if we wanted it more centered with the room, we could move them over a little, but maybe I'll just do this instead. But yeah, I did want this living space to be a little bit bigger. Also, now that we're making this into, like, a nursery, we could put the table back here. Where even is the table? Is that the table? Is this the original table we had in here? I think it is. Maybe we do leave this out here. Can I have my stairs back out here? Sorry, I'm like... Well, no, because if... Do we expand it to 2 tiles on each side? So 1 more on each side. Or do we leave it just as 1? I think the 1 gets our... gets our point across. It gets that extra space we wanted. I guess if we do it another one, though, we can keep the kitchen expanded. And also... Oh, wait. Because I expanded the kitchen, this is a little far from the sink now. Hold up. Nope, come. Can I get you to still sit? Yeah, I can. I guess I will keep this here. Oh, I like it at a little bit of an angle. I guess if we go another one, we could keep the kitchen a little bit more expanded while also still having the living space a little bit bigger. Because right now, this is not any bigger. It's just the kitchen that expanded, which really wasn't what I was gonna go for. I think the kitchen does look good expanded. Gives us another seat, which do we need that extra seat? I guess if all the kids are eating at the same time. Because even if we have, like, 2 teenagers and 2 kids at one time, gives them the space to eat here. I guess what we could also do is we could leave this expanded, but just get rid of one of these. Back to, like, there. Right, like there, roughly. That's a little bit too close to the edge. That works. I guess that keeps it a bit more open. Doesn't bottleneck you as much when you go through here. Would I want to keep the flooring going back to there, though? I guess probably. Unless we did, like... Could do like that. Or even sooner. I don't know if I like that as much. I'm just trying to see if I can give more space to this room. I guess it still doesn't feel like much more space. It does still open it up a bit. In reality, it does still open up the space a bit, even if we don't have a lot more room in the actual living space for more toys or whatnot. Unless we were to bring this in one, which I guess that's another benefit that you could do, is if we brought it out 2 tiles on this side, and I guess 2 tiles on that side to make it even, then you could pull the bedroom in one. And that would allow for more space in here. But if we make this into, like, a nursery, like, for an infant's toddler space, we can make it into a playroom as well. And I think that's more so just what I'll go for. I don't mind the size of this right now. The only thing that would be nice is a bigger couch. Bigger couch might be nice. Maybe, like, with an armchair. Right now, it's a little tight if we were to put, like, an armchair on this side, like, when you're trying to get into the bathroom. Or if you put an armchair here when you're trying to get to the stairs, like, you can, but... Just feels tight, you know? If we were to do like that. Obviously, this doesn't match at all, but... I guess it's plausible if you did it like... Oh my god, please. Hold on, that's not lined up. I guess you could. It still feels a little tight, but it's possible. I think that's just the main thing I don't like about this space right now. Is it doesn't feel like you have enough space to sit. Which... This. Grand Wickish Pizzazz. Grande Wickish Pizzazz. Super Grande Wickish Pizzazz. Maybe we just put this in instead of this. Maybe we still keep that somewhere, but... I do really like this seat. I guess that would work. I guess that fits. It allows for a lot more space. It's like double the size almost. See, you could easily put this here if you could put this door somewhere else. Maybe not there. You'd have to move this whole thing back. If you moved everything here back, you could put it there. I don't want to make people walk through the nursery to have to get into the bathroom, though. Unless you were to just get, like, 2 of these and put one, like, here and one on this side. Yeah, and that feels tight. Squeeze behind it to get to the bathroom. So yeah, I don't know. We'll probably just put it in household inventory for now. We can think about this more. It's really easy to bring the house out 1 or 2 on each side. If we really want to again. And I feel like another one really would provide that extra space. Maybe we do. Maybe we just do it. We have 16K. It means that this wall, though, like, look at how long this wall's gonna be. I guess you could bring, maybe we just bring the porch in on bring it in one on each side. That way this isn't, like, one giant, like, this just feels so large. Feels so long boy. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Alright, and then one out on this side. Alright, does that make the house too long? I don't think so. Okay, well, maybe I bring this out just to reflect. And make sure it doesn't look too long. Ignore the windows not being centered anymore. You pretend the windows are centered. Wait a second. This isn't right. What is wrong about this? Well, for one... and for two... but for three... Did I expand this one too far, or this one not far enough? No, I think there's supposed to be two here. So this one was too far. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Bring this in. Does that look terrible? I don't think it looks terrible. It doesn't look as, like, cute and quaint as before. But, I mean, it doesn't need to. It can look quirky. It can look funny. It is a 100 baby house. That's literally what the definition of this challenge is, quirky. So, I don't know. Obviously, like, the windows need to be recentered and whatnot. That's making it look so off, but... Move that one over too. Did I not? Oh, it had to be moved over too, actually, because it was never moved over in the first place. I feel like these would look better if you added, like, a second... I need my camera to stop moving up or down. Okay, well, maybe that's too much. I don't know how I feel about that either. I think what I'd prefer if we were to do this is, ooh, that's pretty. It's tall, though. I want short windows. What windows are these? Well-crafted double window. Let me just, filter, pack. What pack is it? Is it growing together? Where'd it go? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Those are the thin ones, though. Oh, this is for a short wall? Insane. I guess it looks fine, though, if you... ignore that the roof is there, that's the issue. But yeah, what I was gonna get at is that you could do like that. I guess that's about the same as... Is it the same exact size? No, this is a little bit wider. This is a little bit wider than the two together. Maybe that. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter right now. Okay. Well, let's see how that looks inside. God, this looks so big now. The bathroom, too. Oh my god. Got rid of our toilet. Oh my god, it merged all this shit together. Maybe I need to turn move objects off. For a minute. Oh. Didn't turn it back on. Objects. Alright, then we move this in one. Hopefully that doesn't make anything look too weird is the hope. Get rid of this tree for a minute because I want to see behind it. The question now is, does this look terribly weird? This doesn't even add the fact that we wanted to put a third floor on. Hold on, let me do that. That'll really tell us if this looks terribly weird. I guess we're just trying to get the width right now if it does this look terribly weird. The width in, like, the deck. Because it doesn't. I don't know, this feels wide, long. But that might just be because we're not used to it, you know? And then this gets more space inside, like... You really do have a lot more added space. Like, you have the couch right at the end of the TV now. You get two old tiles behind it to walk behind, like... Kinda nice. Kinda nice in comparison. We could probably get a fourth one of these. Now. Maybe. But I don't know, between that and then this being able to be moved another one over as well. I think it might work okay. Once we fill it a bit more. It was sad that we lost like that little quaint feeling of the house, but I think it'll be fine. I think this works better than having it one tile bigger on each side, because really when I wanted two main things to feel bigger. Cherry's room, which won't be Cherry's room, and the actual, like, living space, the living room, and maybe even now we could fit, like, a more proper table in, like, here or something. So I guess, yeah, we don't even need this area to be as big if we have a more proper table. At least, like, a 4-seater table would be the goal. Maybe we could fit in, like, a 5-seater. I don't know, it's still a small space, but... Just trying to think how I feel about this. I think it works. Okay, so what we'll do, first things first, I want to move the stairs back. And then we have to move these outside for a minute. God, I don't know what I did. Okay, that just happens. I was hoping that I hadn't, like, deleted anything out here. Was really my concern. Now, there. Right? Yep. And then we grab these ones. Put them there. And then we grab new stairs. More stairs. I kind of wish we moved these stairs instead of letting them delete, because I don't remember what the stairs they were, but I mean, we can figure that out. These stairs would look nice. Maybe in a different color. I think this might match that brown, maybe. Yeah, it does. And what was it, like 3 wide? No, that doesn't work, because that's a tile wide there, and then this is 2. 4 wide, question mark? Might have just been 2. 2 and line it up with the door? No, 3 and line it up with the door, I guess. Does this... it doesn't quite... Does it center the door? It does center the door. Yes, I guess that might have been what we had. Oh, yeah, those literally are the same stairs. Okay, cool. So we do really want to center these. If they're centered, they're not centered with the door, and I think I'd rather them be centered with the door than anything. Can I put these on the stairs? No? I need these ones, is the issue, even though they're the same design. Can I just grab these, please? Perfect, alright. Alright, inside, there's a couple things we want to do. I want to get this 3rd floor on. Make sure I don't completely hate it. Give me a box. We'll do roughly the size, and then I might shrink it a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shrink that. It doesn't need to be that big. If it's just like a bedroom, like 1, maybe 2 bedrooms at the most. I want this exact, like, format. Ugh. Problem is, this house is so... Everything's so, stuffed in. I don't have anywhere where I can do this. Is it the... No, it's the down portion. That's longer. We gotta do that. Ugh, fuck. Okay, and now... Why doesn't that work? Oh my god, what is in the way now? Wait, do I have them? That's why I have them backwards. Damn it. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Literally just stop. I think I have to redo it. I'm moving this for a minute. See, this is why an empty lot would have been nice to do this on. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Now, does this just... What does this do? It does kind of do what I want. I need more space because the fence is going to be in the way. Move over here. Bring this back around. No, bring it all the way back to here. Why are you... The snapping is weird. Okay, well, what? How'd you get over here? It won't go over here when my mouse is over here, but when my mouse is up here, it'll go back here. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, this one doesn't make... It was correct before. Oh, I understand. The top has to be longer here because of how it lines up. So we have to move it back the other way. The stairs don't have to be in the same spot. I just feel like that'd be easier than finding another new area for stairs. Okay, go there. Then go... Oh, okay, yeah, you can finish wrapping. That's fine. And then be... What? That's not what I just did. Do this. Nope. This. There we go. Does that work? No. Is it because of... Is this not the same? It is. But then here, the top is shorter than the bottom. Essentially here, we need the bottom to come out 3. We do need the bottom to be longer, and the reason why is so that it can come to the end of that gap there. I don't know why this doesn't work, though. I wish it would. Let me get rid of the... I can't just get rid of the railing, I don't think, is the issue. I wonder if I could do it the other way around. I'm just... The railing might be in the way, maybe. Does this work? This works. Can I fit another stairwell below that? No. Wonder if I get rid of that, if it'll work. There we go. Alright, perfect. Wooey. Okay, give me... Nope. Give me the rail. Put it there. Nice. Alright, that's what I wanted. So we have a beautiful stairwell all the way up now. And this really weird roof. So what I'm gonna do... Can I even do this? I'm gonna take this and move it here, and move this into the room. And we're gonna cut off that there. And we're gonna cut this off. Where did I put a wall? I think I just, like, replaced that little bit. Put that there, move this. The windows can stay. Definitely an easier way to do this than just moving this little bit, but I'm gonna move this little bit. Okay, we're gonna move those two up one. And that way... Can I just, like, throw this on the ground for a minute? Without disturbing anything? Just want to keep these so I can hopefully keep its sizing somewhat the same. Without having to redo them, because I don't want to do roofing if I don't have to. God, this is a mess. This is a mess. Please ignore it. It's a mess right now, I know. If we go back here, we can fill in this space. Like that. Okay, and then... Put the drywall... Or not the drywall, the siding. And then... That goes there. This one might have to be expanded a little bit. I think that's right. Is that right? And then we just have to put the bigger roof back up here. I didn't keep that, because that one's easier to do. Okay. So that lines up nicely. The only thing I'm uncertain about is we might be able to bring this back a bit more. I don't want it that far back. I just need it to hopefully come nicely into here. The best way to achieve that is through this. That's the nicest way I can get it into there. And God, this is the only thing I hate about... This is the only thing that annoys me about the camera, is whenever I get too close to the house, I just, like, pop up, and I don't want to pop up. See, now this looks kind of bad. But we're gonna put some windows on for now, for a minute. And hope that we can fix this. I don't know, it looks so weird and tall. Also, I think we need a better trim here. How do I fix this? Well, one of the ways to make it less tall, let me pull this down. Pull this down. Maybe pull this down if we can. Oh, but then it takes it at an angle that doesn't line up with this. Oh my god, please stop moving my camera. I'll hydrate in a second. I really wish my camera would... really wish my camera would stop so I could see what I'm doing. I cannot see what I'm doing when you're going up and down. It just barely sticks through. Oh, I hate how that flattens it, though. I don't like how tall the house looks now. It looks wrong. It really does look wrong. We don't need the attic space. Just think it'd be nice. I really do. Oh, you can see a bit of white here. If I did that, does it go away? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it looks wrong now. Unfortunately. I wonder if we gave it a shorter roof up here and got rid of the windows here, if that looked better. I'm debating. I'm debating about different things we could do. Because we could get rid of... Can I grab this room? Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Makes it hard. Though, because now this still doesn't line up. Unless he, like, did this. I hate that, though. Probably do is just do this and line it up this way instead. You'd have to find the right alignment, though, for it. That almost lines up. It looks terrible, though. I hate it. Look worse than before. Alright, well, I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will hydrate. And then when we'll get back, we'll fix this mess. We might be able to make it look better with windows. It might not even be the height that gets me. It's this. I don't like this and how it looks right now. But maybe we can mess around with that a bit more. Give me a minute. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. And then we'll pick this back up. Okay, hello. I am back. So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking, and I think I have, like, a few general ideas. What? Hello. Why'd I go back to 100? I think I have a few general ideas of what we could do to break this up a bit more. Instead of keeping the same roof idea we had before. So one of those could be to... Maybe not in the front specifically, but we could just bring the roof down lower so that it doesn't look as tall. But I think that's a later issue. Now, one of the things I'm thinking of is we could bring these back down here. And that would break it up a bit more. You could also maybe pull it back like 1 or 2 here. Get a roof like this out. Bring it really far in. A bit down. Could even do like a little like... Doesn't fit in as nicely as I wanted, but... Could even do a little indent like that. And bring the roof up a bit more here, right? Go in. And then come up. Don't line up. There we go. So you could do something more like that. Just to give it a bit more definition. It doesn't even have to go in that much. Could be more like that. But that'll give it a bit more definition. Maybe you even make these smaller. I really don't like how big they are, though. Smaller might look better on if we didn't make the house this wide. So this is something that works. I'm not a huge fan of this look, but it's a good way to break it up. Alternatively... we bring this back a couple. And maybe we bring, like... Where's my grid? Why not? Where's my grid? What floor am I on right now? There we go. Like that. Alternatively, we do like one of these again. Keep these two in the middle. Put this here. This would also still make this floor a lot bigger than it was before. You can see that it has all this extra space here. Whoops. If I could click the right buttons, that'd be great. I want to be on this floor, but I want the walls up. Actually, no, I'll go up here. So you could do this. I think I prefer this more. Oh, and you could even keep this like a white here. Give like a slightly different color to this. So for this, you do a similar roof, which I really should look at like house inspiration, just other houses that exist, IRL. To see how you could split this up nicely. But I think this is a good way to do it. And that puts the roof back here as well, which I think splits it up beautifully, especially with the rainbow banner. I think the roof splits it up very nicely. Now, as for up here, you have a couple options. One of them legit might just be to get rid of these, because I feel like these might look a little out of place on top of having these. Maybe not. Maybe you could finagle this, but I feel like I'd want to do, like, this roof here. And then another one right there. And now these look off because they're not centered. So you'd either have to make them bigger or make them a lot smaller. Which we'll try bigger first. I don't know how I'm going to like this. I don't think I am going to like it, but... You know, we'll give it a chance. Okay, well that doesn't look good. Yeah, I definitely don't like the taller. Maybe like a 2 wide one instead? Or not the taller, the wider. I don't know. I'll give it a chance for a minute. Let's put this roof on. Hello? Okay, bring that all the way across. Way down. And then this way. And then you'd put this roof here. Just leave it like that for a minute. I'm gonna put this on all of these because this just looks so much nicer. And we'll even do that there and there. And the back looks bad. You could even maybe give like a... I don't know how I'd do this, honestly, but... because I don't want this to come down this far, but you could do like a... maybe even like a hipped roof here. Could do this to cover it, but I don't think I'll like it. You'd have to get it to connect, which would be the hard part with this specific roof. You could do... maybe not like that. This would be nice, though. This would be nice for, like, some faux windows. If you did, like... hold on. Do that in a minute. Let's bring this in. Can I not get this to... well, no, actually, we can have it here, because we're gonna rotate it. It's gonna have to come up so much, though. It's gonna stick through, I think. It's the unfortunate thing. That's fine, because I don't think I want this anyways. Yeah, that's not gonna look good. What you could do with this, where can I do a good example of this? Just do it here. I don't know how easily I'll be able to do this. You bring this down. That there, and you have like a nice little... maybe inaccessible room, but a nice room you could have there. I wouldn't do it out the back, but it's just a cute little roof. Delete that. I think that looks better, though. It looks very tiered right now, like a pyramid. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but I think that's partially the roof as well, though. Is the roof is giving it that look. Which maybe we'll change that up a bit. Would I want this here? I feel like that's so many windows. That's so many. I wonder how the other one we liked would look here. I don't even know where it is. Let me go back to the filter. Throwing together this. Oh, well, I wanted to get rid of those. Hold on. Put it there for a minute. Okay, I was like, I don't know where the fuck I put it. Hit or miss. Hold up. I need... I don't know, I feel like windows that cover more of the space look nicer. It's nothing against that window, it's just... rather the windows cover more of the space. But yeah, this is plausible, this is plausible. I think I really do like this floor now. At least better than before. Maybe you bring these down, but... I don't like how the flags look on this slope, but I think I might like the slope better. At least, if this wasn't a 3-floor house, I wouldn't mind. I'd prefer the pointier tier, but because it is not, or is a 3 tiers house, so I'll just move that down for now. Now with these, I really don't think I want them that big. Let's go down to like a, like 2 maybe? I don't, the issue is... Oops. Oh, it's so hard to see what I'm doing. The issue is you can't get 2 to line up with this. So you'd have to do like 1 in center with this, but then I feel like that looks weird. Like that just looks like that's just a chimney at this rate. I don't know, maybe what you do, what the fuck is this is a tooth fairy certificate. Okay, put that down there. I feel like it's 3 or nothing, because you can't center the 2 with the 3. I guess what you could do is you can make these 4, and then you could have 2 upstairs. It's plausible to try. If we did that, right? And then we brought this out 1. This out 1. And we brought the roofs way, way in. Let's get this one. You know what even look nice here is this. Like the yellow one is the one we have downstairs. Hold up. Still makes it look tiered, but I'd be open to this. I don't hate this. Compared to how I felt before, this is not the worst. I feel like you'd want 2 windows on this, though. I think it doesn't fill the space otherwise. I feel like this needs to be a different window to... You need to change it up a bit. Why does my filter keep disappearing? You need to change it up a bit. It looks too samey. Now I feel like this is too big here. I don't know, it feels like it doesn't fit because of this top bit. Like, I really like this grandiose window. I feel like it'd work better somewhere else, though, is the unfortunate thing. Can we actually put that where it goes? How do I like this? This is way too big. All of these are way too big. They're huge. I guess this would be where we get to change it up a bit. Unless you do another bay window. Oh, my ear's ringing. Now, why are you doing that? No, I feel like the bay window would look better on these. Feels out of place there. I don't think I want it on these either, though. I feel like that'd be too many. Too many bay windows. Do you even usually see bay windows not on the first ground floor? I don't know. I don't know about moving them down one, but we need to find a nice way, because I really feel like that's what's gonna sell me on this. Is getting, like... Oh, damn it. I always question myself about where it is, and then skip it. It's like this, yeah. Because if we got, like, a... We got, like... Let me go back to siding. Is that this? Just copy it. That one. A different material might be nice. Like a brick or something. But I just want to see. Probably even do it on this one, if I can. Hello? Trying so hard to get it to go here. Not want to. Is this... Hold on. Let me see. Oh, it is its own little room. Okay. I didn't think I could shift click because I thought this was one big room. I like the way that makes it stand out. Maybe the go-to, though, is just to have one of these in the middle instead of, like, this tiered look. I get it to sit in the same spot. It's really hard to tell. Oh, how many tiles are in the middle here? It's hard to talk to the roof. 5? Why is everything uneven? I have to be like that. The roof is not there. Get rid of this, because we can always just undo it. Alright, click that. You. I don't know how I feel about that either, honestly. I feel like this makes it... The roof looks like a barn house now. I don't know, man. Unless we were to go back to having this be a lower roof. Like that. Maybe it was one higher than that. And then we have like the that's just the paneling. Where'd you place? Where are you? Not where I wanted you, clearly. Then we have like this. That's so close, but so far. See, now this feels like way too steep of a roof. I really... Ooh, whoa. Really hate how steep that looks. It's so natural. Then if you do that, these can't connect, you know? without the top one being curved. That's a bit better. You got this giant white line through the middle now. Yeah, it still just looks, it looks really steep. I think it's gonna no matter what, unfortunately. So I think I prefer the other look because of that. Unfortunately. I don't even know, how steep do we have it before? I don't know if I like that you can see the blue on this level. What if I can make it black and make it match? I wonder if I could get paneling. Is there paneling in here? Like roof paneling? What material even is that? I'm just gonna do it all around the back because I cannot I can't click the front very easily. And then we'll just put this on the back. It makes it blend more, but it doesn't... It blends if you don't look too closely. But that doesn't make it look not weird, in my opinion. Alright, well, my final two thoughts I have up here is, number one, we go back to making this too wide. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the follow, Faye_from_outer space.
Maybe move this over one. I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I'm still gonna try it. I would like to see... Wow, that moved it up there. Okay, let me go down here. I didn't mean to copy it. My bad. There we go. And then... Can we get rid of this trim? I can just put a trim back on after, but this trim is very off-putting. Okay, go there, go down to this height. Roughly. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't know, I feel like they were too far apart before, now they're too close together. The roof's even the same height. Hard to tell. Well, now they're not. But yeah, I don't know, the third floor is... It's difficult because I don't want the roof to be too steep. But I don't know how I quite want to blend it without doing, like, this. You can do that, it just makes the roof look very steep. Maybe we... break it up a bit by doing this. I could also do the alternative, or maybe not even alternative, but something else we could do. So do like this. I don't know if this fits here. With how short we have it, we'd have to do this. This is tiny, tiny, though. It did not place there. Where did it place? It placed here. There we go. Okay, I hate that less now. Maybe this is a little too tall, though. Okay, well, this one was never tall enough, I guess, in the first place. There we go. That could work. The flags, they look off. They really do. They don't show up here, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Oops. I don't know, there's just a lot of empty space up here if we do it this way. I really did want to get the stainless steel window in. Wonder if I could... Wonder how tall I can make this without it looking weird. Put it there for a minute. Could even keep it there, but I don't know if I like that. Whoops. Yeah, even now, it doesn't fit great. I feel like it needs more room to look nice so that the whole trim doesn't get cut off. Not the worst. Maybe this is what the side attic windows will be. And we'll keep this on the front. Oh god. This is such a huge roof for such a... what's supposed to be a little attic. Can I click the window? Can I click the window here? Yes. No, okay. I wanted to see if I could move it down one, but I don't like how it looks moved down one. Maybe this is the answer. Can I get this to be any lower? Without it clipping weird? Keyword is without. How do I want to go about this? That's not going to do anything for me. It's so close, it's so far. Yeah, it exposes too much. I wonder... How easily can I get this to look nice? See, the problem is with this is this roof isn't gonna work with it. Eh, it doesn't look right. Alright, put this back. Just undo. The only other thing I can think of to maybe mess around with, which I've done some fancy things with this roof, but I don't think I could pull it off here. It's not gonna look right unless I cover the side here with another roof. Really think this is the best we're gonna get? Well, maybe not that, but I wonder if this would look like it's just barely taller. I don't think I want to mess around with arching at all. I don't want it to be arched. Maybe if I could get it to be little enough at arch that you don't realize it's arched, but you definitely can tell that's slightly arched. Not that it works anyways, but I think this is the best we're gonna get. It's either steep roof like this, or we get a little bit of the siding showing in the middle here. It's such a tall house, man. It's so tall. How annoying it's gonna be to see into here with this roof. Nah, it's fine. I'm not convinced I prefer this to the tiered look. Maybe even not the tiered look. Like, I don't think I liked the tiered look, really. If I did the tiered look, I'd want to diversify it more. Like, I'd want to get more of a look of, like... Here, let me see if I can show y'all. If I could find a photo quickly of what I'm thinking of. Why did my chat just close? There we go. Trying to see if I can find one quickly with the look I'm thinking of. Not really finding one. I guess you could say this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like this one really, but um, even something more like this, where you have like more of the tiered look of like you have this, and you have this behind it, and then you have this behind that. Like I like how this diversifies rather than what we had was more like we had the one like this, then we had one right behind it like that. But I don't know how we could do that with our current, like, base of a house. That's the thing, is I was trying to stick with our original base, because I really did like the look of our original base. The base look of the house. But having to stick with that somewhat means we get, like, either this really awkward roof, or... I really do feel like we need something more up here to break it up a bit. The question is what? Alright. Let's go again with... Let me get rid of these two. Wonder if I could even do, like, a... No, I wouldn't want that here. I was like, if we had one of these, we could put, like, this here, then we could put, like, one, like... No, it's not. If this was 2 tiles out, right? If this was here... This came out to here, then you could put, like... A block here... Not there. Put, like, a block, like... There, then you could have, like, another bit of roof. Essentially just like this, but a little bit over, actually, if I just copy this. You get, like, a... Kind of like that, but not even that. I don't know. I saw a photo. And I was like, oh, that breaks it up nicely. I don't think we could do it with our house unless we did like that. It looks cool, but is it cool enough? Also, it's nighttime again because I went to live mode. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna copy this again. Makes it so much easier. Instead of redoing it, I'm just gonna copy this. I think it'd look better if we had, like, a bit more going here. Like, if we didn't... For one, if we didn't have 2 of them. I don't like how it looks with 2 of them. And maybe if we had, like, a block here. If we had that tile filled out. But, what I'm just gonna do is we're gonna do... I can't... How do I want to get the grid to show up here again. That's not really gonna be able to. Trying to think if I could get an off-centered one to look good from this. Because that's... I wanted, like, a 2-wide one, but it'd have to be off-centered. And not there. Needs to be coming off of this room. Preferably. I cannot tell where I'm building in comparison to anything. Maybe not that off-center, but we're gonna try that. That off-center means if we do a second one, it's gonna be way too far over. I'll move them over in a second. Let me get... Do I want them to come out this much? I'd be able to get nicer windows if I did. Get a little... Nope. A little roof like this. You cannot copy roofs. Even though I keep trying to. I mean, I guess you can, but not with the regular copy button. Yeah, that I think that's a no for me. In that case, do we want to do like the tiered look? Like centering it out there, one further back. And not one above. God damn you. No, don't copy. No, that's too far back. Okay, so this would break it up. Break this top roof bit up a bit better. But it means you go back to having, like, that tiered roof look. Let me get some windows just to finish it off a little bit. Go back to growing together. We can get them right here so we don't have to go searching for them all the time. Problem is these windows are a little high. So this roof. I wonder if I could just... What did I... No, stop trying to move it. These, I don't want to keep crafting things I'm not supposed to. Never mind, I did it again. Okay, so you have the option of doing it like this. Which, I guess it doesn't look horrible in retrospect. I was critical of it before, but... I wonder if I could get, like... Trying to give this building, this house, some more definition. Oh, I did it again. There's the only thing I don't like about it is this house is so symmetrical, and then that makes it not. It breaks the symmetry. Whereas on a house like, I have to reopen that tab I just had up. I did see one of them there where it did this. On a house like, let's see. Scrolling back up to find it. I guess this one. Or this. Oh, this one's perfect. This one's actually in The Sims. On a house more like this, where, like, this is the center of the house, you can have, like, this bit, and then you can have a bit off-centered a bit, and you can even do it again here. This one's more centered, but, I guess we could do this. I like this, because you just have, like, the little, like... I don't even know what you call these things, and you just have, like, a little bit of roof here, and I don't even think this pops out at all. It's literally just a different material. Very creative. I like this. Props to this person. I like this window as well a lot. But yeah, like, because this is the center of the house, it doesn't look bad. Whereas with ours, like, you have this symmetry that we've already, like, established. And then doing this just kind of messes with that symmetry. The only thing I could think of is if we were to attempt to keep it symmetrical. But I don't know if that'll look good. I don't know how I feel about that at all. I think it'd be better off if we did, I think if it'd be better off if we did, like, one of these down here in the middle, and then did this. Did, like, this behind it. I just don't know if I can put any more dimension to this house without changing up a bunch of the downstairs, and that's really what we're trying to keep the same, because that was the base of the house. It's hard to imagine, though, but, like, you could... Did, like, one here, you did one behind it. Yeah, I don't know, it's just hard because of the symmetry we have going with this house. I think this does look really cool, I just don't think it works with what we have going. I think the only way I could get it to work... is if we did it, like... Damn, I have to look at it from above. Bring this down a little bit, bring this up a little bit more. Does this stick through? Yes. Pull that in. I'm willing to make that go one taller. And then this can go one taller, a couple taller, maybe not that much. I like that. I do like that. The only thing I don't like is I feel like it competes too much with this floor. I don't like having these be so big. For the attic floor. I feel like the attic's supposed to be like... It's supposed to be little. I mean, that also... Look how much space that adds. Even just up here. You can't do much with that space, but it does add a lot of space. I like it a lot, though. I wonder if we... Maybe we bring that down here. Keep the little ones up here, like this and this, and bring the big one down here. Instead of doing, like... Because I thought about doing that other person's idea. Of having, like, this little roof, like... Can't even get to show through here, but this little roof, like, come up here and here. And then the little, like, 3 things holding it up. Or is it a flat roof? I don't remember, but that was cute. So maybe we do this. So in this case, what we do... Actually, I could even just... No, I want to keep this here, so I would just delete this in the back. I don't know, do that in a minute. Take this, we go to there. We go to here. And put that, I don't know, put it there for a second. Problem is we can't have the roofs as... Hello? The roofs cannot be as tall here, because then it'll mess with this. So I guess we could pull these back one. Look, it comes out so far. Okay, well then that's not far enough. So yeah, that's fine. No, put it on the... There we go. I was like, put it on literally clicking the roof. Okay, and then we get rid of this, this. I think it... So I have two thoughts about this. Number one is... I think it looks better on the roof because of how much more open space there is on the roof. I don't think it looks bad down here. I just think down here you kind of got going the, Also, are these windows... I think these windows might be one higher than those. I just think there's more, like, open space up there. It feels like it might be a little crammed in down here, but that doesn't mean I dislike it. Let me see if I, like, pulling this in. Pulling it in one tile is so far, and it scrunches up the window so much. I just want to see... We could always pull this up. It's not going to look good, but we can. Whoops, that's my Windows key. And my Alt key. It doesn't look good. But I just want to see how it would look, or if I'd prefer it, is these were higher. It does look better this way. But it still looks cramped, and I don't like what it does to the windows upstairs. Maybe we do go back to the original of having them up here. Just felt like it looked out of place to have the attic like that. Maybe not. Could even change it up a bit. Maybe we make it look less grandiose by doing a lot of undoing first. Because I don't feel like deleting and re-adding everything one at a time. We could even go down to one tile on this. No, but then it's not centered. Whoa. What is with this room? Hello? Get out of that. Why is this... Add a wall. Yeah, I want this to... I don't want you to be one room, please. Did I actually add a... I did add a wall up here. Thought I was down here. I just wish I could center this right in the middle, because I think maybe moving this down, having this be 1 wide, and the back one be 3 wide would be better, but we'd have to make this 3 wide instead to be able to center it. Right now, we'd have to do, like... Yeah, it looks a little weird. Honestly, could look worse. Maybe it doesn't look terrible. Maybe that is. I'd want to do it the other way, is the issue. So... Because... If I brought these in one, I'd bring them in one to the right. Whoops. Hello. Try to grab the little one. I think this is it. There we go. Okay. So this here is another alternative. Oh, the roof. So I was like, why is this still off center? It does fill in the space nicer. It really does. And in this instance, with the more space in the middle, you could even, if we really wanted to fill in and distract from this roof as much as possible, you could also put this in. Again. Do that, and then do... our window from growing together. This one. In the middle. Let me just... hit my Windows key again. I wonder if you... maybe 2 would look better. Like, is it a little... I think it's a little bit higher. Is that too much? That might be too much. We don't want to go overboard with all the roofs we have. Do-do-do. 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 Well, I don't want to go down to 1. That looks so funny. Silly goofy. Well, no, if 3 was centered before, I can't center it 2. Gonna see. But yeah, if we just went with the 1 or the 2 wide on each side, might look better, but I don't know. I don't know with the 3 wide. I feel like it smushes in a lot. I don't think there's enough roof on the back to need it. That's not terrible if you had, like, 2. One, like, there, and one, like, here. Try to grab that window. It's not terrible. It makes the back of the house look less, like that. Because there is no detailing to the back of the house, like, at all. Obviously, it'll get better when we can put in more windows, but... I don't know, I just feel like the roof is a little small to be doing it here. You know? Maybe if we had more space to fill in, like, up here, but back here... Not as needed. But I guess it does add definition. I might just keep it just for the fact that... so that this doesn't look as bad. Because I really don't know how we'd add, Also, I don't think I'm going to keep either of these 2 singular windows. They were just there so I could get them out of my way. I don't know how I'd... give more definition, more oomph to the back of the house, you know? Obviously, the side, we have this little deck. Don't really fit that here unless we brought the whole house forward or we were on a bigger lot. Maybe a chimney might be good, actually, because we can't put anything here anyways because of the frickin' staircase. Maybe we put in, like, a decorative chimney here. Maybe starting from here. Oh, that blocks this. Let's put some stone on it. Let's see how we feel about it. I don't want this type of brick. It does look nice. It goes with the more modern look of the house. I don't want it to be too light. I don't want it to be blue either, though. I don't want, like, traditional brick, though. I like a lighter, darker look of a brick. Or a stone. No. Not that. I would be good with this. Even this. What I would need to know, though, is... do I have a version of this without a trim? There has to be, right? Because that doesn't look right. I would assume would get together. And maybe we do just do like this. Now, let's see how stonework looks. Then we'd have to get... What the hell is this? Don't need something too tall. Problem is, though, if we get, like, an actual chimney, it's no longer gonna match with the roof. Or with the stone. Unless we got stone that looked like that. Or, like, brick that looked like that. Like, I think there is a stone that matches this, but... a lot of these are really small. Could go with the extra tall one and just take off a layer. Again, though, this is brick. I just hate how it looks with this, because it's not the same size, so it clips off weird, and I don't think any of them are, really. They all clip off weird. I don't know, let me just see really quick if I can get masonry that matches this. This feels so close, yet so far. Ah. Again, so close yet so far. It's not the same, even if it feels like it's the same. What pack is this from? It is just base game. See, that's too nice of brick. Even that is, like, those have, like, cracks and whatnot. Oh god. This has, like, a trim to it. Feels closer, but still not the same. That has siding on it. Those bricks are not even the same size. That's red. It's lighter! It's, like, just barely lighter. The Sims are not having matching shit, bro. It's like a plague. It's... To go with this, I mean, you could definitely get something to match this more like classical brick, but I didn't want classical brick. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels unfortunate. Maybe this one. We could find a good match, too. This one's not tall enough, though. It doesn't stick over. I don't want it to stick over. Thought it'd look nice. I feel like we're not going to find anything for this either. And that one's short again. Maybe we just go, like, with this. Call it a day. You can see it from the front. It's better than having two different bricks. I feel like having a plain material like this is better than having this material and then a straight up, like, brick. Or even, like, a black brick and then, like, a gray brick. I would consider this one, though. You know, maybe there'd be a chance for this. I feel like at least one of these bricks has to have a match. I know for sure there's some things that are damn close. See, it's a different brick. Has red in it. Our bricks are not red. That's a nice brick, actually. That's pretty. Maybe this. No, that's like blue. And nothing else here is dark. I had a little bit more hope for this. These are all red brick. It's just the trim that's different. Oh man, why do you do this to me? It's the brick! It's the brick, but it has a trim and an ugly trim. I guess that one's better. This. Which means if we want to go for the white, we probably could. So I think the lighter matches the house more because of this white we have going. Okay, at least it matches. Helps out the back of the house a little bit. Feel like we can actually move inside now, because I'm satisfied enough with this. I think work could be done with it. I think if I was more willing to essentially start from, like, not even the bottom up, but, like, get rid of the symmetry we have currently, then I'd be a bit, I don't know why my game froze for a minute there. Then I'd be a lot more willing to, then I'd be a lot more willing to mess around with different things we could do. Just the symmetry that makes it hard. Also, you have a white trim here again that I hate. Why do you do this to me? I swear this wasn't here a minute ago, bro. What is this? Whose is this? How far down do you come? This has to be you. Yeah, because you come all the way up to here, so this is definitely you. Bro, why is it poking through all of a sudden? No, it's these. It's these. It made it shorter when I brought it in. Hold up. Bring it in. That's what pokes through. I could... Oh, I could just do that. I could do that. Okay, bring it back out. Oh, this... Well, that's gonna look bad here. Yeah, it looks bad on this side. Never mind. Not gonna look... No, it's not gonna look... I was like, it wouldn't look better one out, would it? No. Alright, pull that in. Then we'll just make it a little bit taller. Okay. Where do these all go? God. This goes into here. I could probably put it here now. This room is bigger. If our bathroom ends up being... is this the original size? Did we pull it in one? Because we went out this way. I definitely put everything in one, but I think it's still a tile bigger than before. So if we wanted... we could get something new in here, or we could pull this in one more. I think this is probably a good size, though. We're about to find out. I hope they can get in there. I just like this being centered with the window. Okay, and then... I would put it up here, but, like, who the I feel like that's where you put your spare detergent. Like, we could buy some extras, and those could go up there and be, like, clutter. But, like, how the fuck you gonna... unless you're 6 feet tall, how are you gonna store your actively used detergent up here? Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, give me a different color. I was like, I know I damn well am not tall enough for that shit. So if I put it here and we just rotate it like that, I prefer that. Where did... oh, I'm buying new shit. I thought I was in my household... oh, I was in my household inventory. Oh, it's because I bought 2 more of those. I was like, what? Nope, I'm just dumb. I will sell this because even if we get rid of... I'm not adding one here. We might get rid of one there, but I'm not adding one. I also wanted to pull this out. What is... oh, it's raining out. I was like, what, like, spider web is sticking out in my face here? Alright, we'll stick... I think we'll stick with Sims. Oh, a second too slow. Oh. Well, if you have a preference, we can do that. Maybe I will put this here. Still don't like the way that it feels like it boxes you in a bit. But... oh, the wall here. I'm all over the place. that there, and then put half wall. This half wall? Nope. One down. Two down. There we go. Put that there. Stardew Valley. Bet. Stardew it is. Alright, that's done. Alright, YouTube, but we're gonna leave the 100 baby challenge there for today, or at least the expanding of the house. We got the actual physical expanding done, we got the physical building done. Next is to jump into... I'm gonna put that music on, because it's quiet. Next is to jump into the actual house, and we're gonna get everything out of our household inventory, and we're gonna finish furnishing all that, and then we're gonna jump into all the new stuff, getting the new rooms ready, and all that jazz. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any feedback, leave that down below. And if you want to join us for more, you can hit that subscribe button, and you can come on over to twitch.tv/LoboSimmy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!